Alright, we are back, and we had just completed a mission for Dr. Feynman. We're actually going to go back and talk to Dr. Feynman and continue this mission. I'm curious where this goes and how this ends up advancing. While we're doing that, we have our Phoenix here in Sector.
Autopilot disengaged.
And I might have it attack this dust factory. It might take a while for it to destroy the dust factory, but I'll be interested to know. Well, let's see what the Phoenix has on it, right? Plasma turrets, tracking turret, some we're gonna have it attack fighters first. Actually, plasma turrets, we want attack all enemies. Attack all enemies. So we want the plasma turrets to potentially attack the station. Medium plasma turrets. So this is not going to be very good at taking out fighters. At least not with the plasma turrets. So if this gets in trouble with like drones or fighters or something coming after it, we might have to help it. Let's see. Adachi is still doing its collections. Looks like there's a little bit of a lull there. And so we might send our Sentinel to collect drops. All right. How's our drill doing? It's got a full load. Can you sell any of your ore? Yes, you can. Let's go sell your ore. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to send the Phoenix down to take out this station. What's that? Unknown object. Can you, all right. Let's see. What else do you have on you? Laser towers. That'll be handy. A bunch of mines. Holy smokes! We should go sell all those mines. In fact, I think that's exactly what I'm going to go do. All right, so we're going to send the shuttle after this unknown object.
Autopilot.
Let's go over there.
Engaged.
Send the Phoenix down to the shipyard. Oh, we do need missiles, right? Like we have guided missiles on board. Actually, I just max out the missiles because it has a tracking turret. But we don't need all these mines, so
Autopilot
hopefully this balances out. Yeah, we get like a $1.4 million or million credit. What is this? A data vault. All right.
Data vault.
All right, we're going to try and crack this data vault. It's been a second since I've done one of these.
So. Experimental shuttle.
Use spacesuit. All right. You have to use your repair laser to activate these little trigger things. Status okay. And that like opens things over here. So I'm betting that's one of the things that just opened. Is there a... Is there anything in there for me to get? Alright, I don't see anything there. There's a compartment open that's down here. And then...
Data vault.
Is this something I can just collect? No. Is this something? Okay.
I see you have made quite the discovery. I am always in the search of knowledge. I have added a secondary task to your mission interface.
Unlock data vault. Okay. Oh, there's another. That rotated that. So, now what? So you got that one, those two. Is there anything underneath here? What else? Just twirling around this sucker. Is there? Oh, there's stuff down here. All right. Okay. Are there more? Are there more interfaces down here? I don't think that's one. Twirl around this sucker. Okay, nothing on that level. Come up here. Let's see what else got opened. That was open before. Is it this one over here that's open now? This one down here. Let's see. I want to go down. Down. Bump. Okay. Not there. Not there. Oop, something red up there. Mm-hmm. Get back in line with this sucker. Okay. What did that open? Maybe on this side? Yep.
Container.
Okay. Looks like that has some did a really bad job of picking that up. Let's see if we can't be a little more controlled. Cool. Got the hallucinogens. Okay, is that it? Is that everything that's here for us? See if there's anything underneath. Like, how do you know you're done? There's other panels that could conceivably open, right? Is there another panel I should be interacting with? This looks like there nothing in there that I can really interact with. That one's green. I think this is where the other thing was. It moved. Does that movement have something to do with what we need to do? All right, I don't see anything else that I can interact with here. I feel like I got the AGI. Like, those were probably the cool drops that were part of this. I don't know what else I'm going to do with this, so I'm just going to call it and go back to
Experimental shuttle.
the shuttle and collect our, call that a win. So historical logs. Okay. So did we do this already? I just can't, I don't know. Can't tell you. All right, let's go back to talking to Dr. Feynman. All right, oops.
Experimental shuttle. Autopilot engaged.
We're just going to go dock at his ship, the Oberth, and continue that quest line. Although I kind of want to do the Dal's quest line too. Wait. 0 of 2. I'm pretty sure I'd gotten a spacesuit bomb. Or at least the ingredients for a spacesuit bomb. Alright.
Autopilot disengaged.
We'll dock. We'll talk to Dr. Feynman and see what else we need to do. This ship's so fast, accelerates.
Successfully docked.
Get up.
Experimental shuttle.
Go talk to Feynman.
Greetings. Losing access to our research facility was what now we have not only located our... If it disappears from under our noses again, we won't have such a hard time tracking it down.
How?
We've prepared some software which will help. The malware should be subtle enough to go unnoticed by the current...
Oh yeah, cool.
It will be your job to plant it at this location, identified by our analysts.
So
According to the annotation on the station plan,
my job to
there should be a signal
plant
next to what
malware on my own
down
station?
your window, but you'll find out when you get there.
So my own personal red team? All right,
Experimental shuttle.
so all right, let's see what they want us to do here. I do find this kind of amusing. Like, oh yeah, you should totally just plant malware on your own system. Like, okay. Of course, they don't know it's my station, I suppose, but like...
Assistant, what in the name of the Queen do you think you are doing here? Will this help the vexatious ship to conclude its interfering business? Well, I suppose it will. In that case, please be so kind as to infiltrate the station with their malware so that I can take a look at it.
Sure. This all seems a little odd, but okay.
Assistant, I have fabulous news indeed. I took a look at their malware and I'm quite sure I have figured out what the Zigarian researchers are after. I am sending you the file I prepared for them. Please deliver it to their chief scientist with my best regards.
Sure. You know, why try to steal the information when someone will just give it to you for free? All right, off they go. Off we go.
Autopilot. Disengage. Okinawa. Research. Docking granted.
All right. Try not to overshoot the dock again. Be a little slower with our approach.
Successfully docked.
Get Dr. Feynman
Experimental shuttle.
these cool files that Bozo has prepared for him. You're trying to steal the files, but, you know, I would have just given it to you if you'd asked. All right, here you go.
What is it now?
Hey, we got those files for you.
What is this? Unbelievable! But you were supposed to plant software. How did that happen? Clearly
Yeah.
underestimated this. This means we can continue with we'd better not make an enemy of the boron. So we'll leave him in possession of our station for the time being. We'll have to come back better prepared if we want to recover our station. I didn't think we'd make progress this fast. Regardless, we could do with a little more of your assistance. You'll be helping one of our associates in acquiring research that is vital to Project Genesis.
Okay.
Independent scientist. Let me contact them. Greetings. We are sending you the pilot you requested.
Is this one qualified?
Yes. No, don't worry.
Expecting him at the experiment site.
Okay, he is heading your way. That's settled. Report to Kuramon Kami. They are experimenting with a phenomenon in the void and will instruct you. This may seem unconnected at first. It seems that you are missing crucial spacesuit equipment. Take this with you. It will be useful later on.
They are hoping to colonize a planet as a new home for their people. The Terrans once meddled with such terraforming technology, which resulted in the creation of the Xenon. Let us hope that the Sagara's pioneers are not repeating their mistake.
Indeed. All right, so should probably get off this ship before they leave the sector. On dock. Seems like they're booking it out of town. All right. We'll put that one on hold for a minute, and we're gonna go. I guess get some bomb suit launchers. It just feels like we already had some. So we're gonna tell the Odachi to come back and deposit all of their stuff. Deposit inventory. And Theseus is still there. Try not to get shot, but looks like he's going for the drops that are up here. Trinity is still just hanging out here. We forgot we just set her to auto trade. Let's do this. Can you just do advanced auto trade? Is anybody actually? We have a pilot with like enough stars to do advanced auto trade. That's really what we want. So cool. Can you become the captain of Trinity? And can you... Whoops. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Wrote to captain. you work somewhere else for me. Work on the Adachi. Work as their captain. All right. So with that, we should be able to have Trinity do advanced auto trade and just auto trade whatever is needed. And work out of Trinity Sanctum. And that way, we'll start to probably, hopefully, continue to just build reputation with our friends here. We're also, whenever they do Trinity does a trade, we'll build rep with whoever that is. The Phoenix. Oh yeah, we sent it to drop off some of its stuff. Wonder, can we refit you with different turrets? I'm kind of okay with the plasma turrets. It's kind of funny you have different ones, but flak turrets. We eventually want to get flak turrets. I think this requires 10 rep with Argon. I mean, the pulse turrets aren't bad. The plasma turrets are just kind of awful for fighter defense. And to me, that's what you want medium turrets to be doing more of, this kind of fighter defense. So for now, let's just give it some of the pulse turrets. The tracking turret is okay. Plasma turret, we'll give it another one. Give it another one. That way it's at least yeah, it don't even cost us anything, but that should at least make it a little better against smaller targets that might come after it, especially as we go after some other ships here. I'm going to work on building enough rep, because I think we were close, right? Like we had, yeah, +8. So 2 more rep with Argon, and we can.
Ship has gone. Finally, the Great Reef Nebula is no longer cloistering itself behind that peculiar radiation. Well done, Assistant.
Happy to help. So anyway, we're gonna just work on this 2 rep with Argon and add flak turrets to our Phoenix.
System, Morning Star.
And then that should make it significantly better against like the drones and light fighters and stuff that's going to come after it if we go after a station. Okay, the Adachi has done its thing.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
All right, you can collect drops there. Looks like the Terrans have a decent presence here, so
Entering system. Argon Prime.
now we can have Thesis collecting drops there. And the Adachi collecting drops up there, and
Autopilot.
that should
Disengaged.
bring in a fair amount of cash. Um, can we... All right, we're going to go sell our ore. How are we doing on our own refining headquarters up here? Energy cell production module. So it still needs plan build. Oops. Let's give it enough for finishing the refined metal module. All right, and then we're here. And what's our mission here? Okay, we have to collect a lockbox. How do we find a lockbox? We scan. And we look. Look for the pings. The Argon already have a patrol carrier. All loaded up. See if we can't find... Okay, how do we find our lockbox? There's a purple ping this way. All right, where'd that go? There's something ahead of us here. Is that just where we were supposed to be looking? Aha! There we go. There's a ping. We're just going to keep heading towards this ping. Hopefully this is the lockbox. I have a feeling that it probably is. As a xenon goes by on behind us, we there we go. Getting kind of close. There we go.
Unknown object.
Okay. Yeah, this looks like a lockbox. So, we're going to come right up to it. Get out of our seat.
So,
Experimental shuttle.
And try to, I guess we're going to use, use this to open it. Yeah. Yeah, just shoot off these little red panels. I've tried to do this with a ship, but it tends to just blow up the lockbox, which isn't helpful. Oh look, all the things came out. All right, that's a lot of stuff. Holy smokes!
Container.
Can I just go have?
Experimental shuttle. Docking granted.
I'm just gonna have the. It seems tedious to try and pick that all up in the EVA suit. I'm not that good at EVAing, but if I can have the little container magnet thing, pick all those suckers up, even better.
Shuttle.
All right. Yeah, you. Yeah, there we go.
Ammunition container.
Can I not pick those up? Oh well. Did that complete the mission? No? Was this the wrong lockbox? Okay. Is that another lockbox over there? Maybe that's just the center of the search range. Yeah. Well, we found a lockbox. Apparently the wrong lockbox, which is kind of funny. You know, our goal is really just to get reputation. We could probably do that with, like, at a station in 5 minutes and go to another station, shoot a criminal and be on our way. Get the flak turrets and continue building the story.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
While we're here... Keeping an eye out for data leaks or anything like that, in case somebody wants to give us a free module. That would be really, really cool. I get a free blueprint from a data leak randomly appearing on a station. It's not usually how it works, but I think I've done it once or twice where they actually got a data module or got the blueprint from a randomly spawning like data leak thing. They're supposed to be criminals, right? Like, where are all your criminals? I am here to shoot your criminals. That's probably a mission. These are usually illegal missions.
Are you interested in a job?
A hack. I will do a hack.
I knew I could count on you.
Hacks seem relatively low risk. As long as you have the hacking module, you get in, you hack the thing, you get out. You don't even lose rep
Civilian
over it,
ship A.
generally. All right. And if they want us to hack something, presumably it's at a station
Engaged.
that will have more criminals around it. So we'll go hack the station, search for criminals before we land. Hopefully we'll get.
Thank you.
Sure thing. We didn't get actually a point of rep. We still stayed at 8. Oh,
Autopilot disengaged.
autopilot just black hole sun.
Autopilot engaged.
The Holy Order has a defense station here. What are y'all doing in Argon territory? Or Ant? I guess this is Antigone territory.
Autopilot disengaged.
Do we see... Yeah, it's like, do we see a jump gate? There should be a jump gate around here. Alright, off we go.
Entering system. Black hole sun.
Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Every time I see this station, that's exactly the thing that goes through my head, is the 90s song Black Hole Sun. Alright, we go... Is that a shipyard? Equipment dock.
Entering black hole sun. 5.
Requesting immediate backup.
All right. Oh, I want that 500,000 credit.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay. So it's in this sector.
Need an asteroid.
All right, so the goal here is to
Autopilot. Disengage.
find a criminal, shoot criminal, hack station, profit. It'd be even cooler if I got a free module out of the deal. Hacking a station should create some EMP things for you to go and find. That's what it should do. Ooh. That looks more like a...
Are you interested in a job?
Potentially. I like hacking jobs.
I knew I could count on you.
So that voice sounds like Delilah from the Terran mission, which is the one playthrough that I've done before is the Terran. I did the whole Terran guided thing and got the Sin Destroyer, which was really awesome. It was very expensive to refit, but it's pretty awesome. And so Delilah is the little Secret Service lady that you have talked to a lot on that, and that voice that I just heard sounds a lot like Delilah. My guess is it's the same voice actor who just recorded a bunch of stuff for the game. But once you've heard that voice a few times, you're like, oh yeah. Nope. That was a criminal over there somewhere. There they are.
Refined goods. Civilian ship A.
All right, and then we dock.
Docking granted. Successfully docked.
Let's get up.
Welcome.
Experimental shuttle.
Let's go to the security office? Storage system. I'm not sure if the storage system is in the security office.
Thanks for your help.
Security control panel, turret control panel, repair control panel. So that's probably an engineering. Engineering? Storage system control panel. That's what we're looking for. Get back to the ship.
Experimental shuttle.
On dock. A bunch of stuff probably got ejected. Wonder if we can pick up any of the stuff that got ejected. Food rations, antimatter cells, hydrogen.
Docking granted.
I don't want to dock. Apparently we can't Oh, we were supposed to do the shield control panel. Oh, whoops, we did the wrong thing. Do we have more stuff to hack with? Inventory. Yes? So this time we'll do the shield control panel. That will be in the security office.
Successfully docked.
Just wasted one of our things. Security office. Shield. Nope. Nope. Security, we don't have... Can we craft one? No. Interface unit and security apparatus. The interface unit. That sucks. Let's at least craft some delirium. And
Can I help?
should be
Here you go.
We're gonna. Oh, we can't sell you delirium. You don't want to buy that.
Goodbye.
All right. Again, our goal is really just to build some rep with Argon. So, undock.
Stop them!
Okay.
Bad mouth pilot.
Let's find the criminal.
Got you in my sights. I'm not frightened of you. Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Criminal. Where's the criminal? Oh, there. Wait. Lost it. Where'd he go? There it is.
Civilian ship A.
Make sure we shoot it and not
Stop.
other stuff. Alright, so we totally failed on that one. Start guidance here. What do you have for sale? Is anybody willing to buy the ore that we have just kind of sitting in our... Okay. No.
Autopilot engaged.
How are we doing on our refined metal production?
Autopilot disengaged.
Let's have... let's have you trade for Commander's build storage. And let's have our collectors go and deposit their inventory. And then once they're done doing that, come back here and collect your drops. Same with our sentinel. Let's have you deposit your inventory. And then when you're done with that, come back here and collect drops. Wait. Adachi's and Getsufune, you're here. Okay, cool.
Requesting permission to dump.
Thanks for your help.
Permission granted.
9. So rep is 9. Just a couple more of those and criminals and we'll be all set. All this to outfit our... There's the sound. Outfit our Phoenix with some flak turrets. There you are.
Argon trading short-range transporter A.
Try to be really sure of my shots when as that can go counterproductive, and you can lose a bunch of rep with the faction if you end up shooting their station and they really don't like that. You know, which is problematic if you're trying to build rep with that station.
Thank you.
Sure thing. There's another jump gate back this way. We'll jump through it just to open it up and see where it goes.
Entering system. Grand Exchange.
Grand Exchange. So the Terran playthrough, Grand Exchange is where your base is. So pretty familiar with this general area because of that. I'm gonna go back through here.
Entering system. Black hole sun.
Are there any really simple missions we can do for the Argon? Oh, check that one out. Set to active. That'll probably get us a ton. I probably should have done that from the start.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Black Hole Sun 4?
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Okay. Not sure why it's not letting us, Oh, we have to go into a thing we've not gone to before? Okay. Cool. Why don't I just set guidance to that location then? Start guidance.
Autopilot.
Autopilot.
Engaged.
Alright. Have our folks deposited their stuff yet? No.
Entering black hole sun 4.
Thesis has. Lean's going to go collect drops. Perfect. Trinity is doing her thing. Yeah, making some money for us. Made a fair amount of money there. Go Trinity. All right. Back up to 2.6 million. Working our way up.
Entering system. Second contact.
All this to improve our faction standing just a little bit. We've already been going for an hour, so we're going to run and do this mission. That'll almost certainly give us enough standing with the Argon to complete, get to plus 10. We'll go get our faction standing and then upgrade the Phoenix, and that's what we'll end the episode. This will be a pretty long episode, I guess.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
That's still a fair amount of work. But I want to leave it a natural kind of ending point. And I think we'll end when we can get the Phoenix upgraded and start that going. And we need the military license in order to actually do that.
Autopilot disengaged.
All right, so we're headed into this, I think it's super highway, right? Not a jump gate. But we're headed into this. And,
Auto entering Atikva's choice. 3. Entering Atikva's choice. 1. Autopilot disengaged.
Mission manager. Set to active.
Autopilot engaged.
Did we somehow unclick that? There we go. All right, so it wants us to go to that food ration factory that's over there. All right, hopefully the Adachi is headed back. Yes. That's good. They got all their stuff. Go back and get more drops for us. No. I don't want you to do that. Unselect the Adachi here. So I don't give it some phantom commands and have it not doing what we want it to be doing.
Autopilot disengaged.
So what is
Queen's
that?
Guard.
Queen's Guard. Are we going to have to fight the Queen's Guard here? Looks like it. Looks like the Queen's Guard is at that station. Or not. Whoa, I didn't do it. Why are you shooting me?
Container.
But I will take the drops. Alright, back to hunting mode for the criminals. When there's a mission to do them, they tend to pop faster.
Short range transporter. A.
Cool. Just have to be careful not to hit the surrounding traffic.
Civilian ship A.
All right, so we'll wait a few minutes for this for the criminals to pop here. Already got 2. That almost should probably take us to plus 10 faction rating.
Thank you.
Yep. There you go. We're now friends with the Argon. Given that, we'll just go straight to the rep.
Autopilot. Engage.
We'll come back and finish this mission later, because all I really want is to get the Phoenix starting to get outfitted with flak turrets. That's our main goal. So we'll come back and finish that mission in a little while. Maybe in the next episode. Or maybe we'll do it off camera, because watching us shoot criminal traffic is probably not the most exciting thing. Alright, so we're headed back. I'm going to use our time thing just to get us back faster.
Entering. Atikva's choice. 1. Entering system.
Tick, tick, tick.
Atikva's choice.
Okay, maybe it doesn't let you do that when you're on the superhighway.
Entering system.
No, it doesn't let me do it while I'm on the superhighway. Tick, tick, tick. Guess you can't be in SETA mode and in autopilot, maybe? Don't know. Don't know why it's not letting me do that, but either way, we're here pretty quick.
Autopilot. Disengage. Argon shipyard. Docking granted.
Here we go.
Successfully docked.
All right, we're going to get up. We're going to go talk to the rep.
Experimental.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
I'm pleased to be aboard. There we go.
It's good to see you, friend.
Receive
I've
rank.
been watching your work. I'm pleased
Thank
to
you.
Of course, this rank, these benefits are, but with your record, I hope you find these rewards. Oh, and you may also find. Once again, we look forward to working with. Good luck out there. It's good to see you, friend.
I'm also going to buy the
Good luck out there.
license.
It's good to see you, friend.
While I'm here, are there any production modules that would be useful to buy? Antimatter cell, food ration, graphene. Just looking at what we can afford. Silicon wafer. So we mine silicon, we can make silicon wafers. And I think those eventually become microchips. So that's probably something useful to buy, just long term.
Good luck out there.
All right, so we did that, and then Phoenix. We will refit the Phoenix with turrets, medium flak turrets. Ha ha ha! Flak turret. We want that to be a flak turret. We want that to be a flak turret. And then the tracking turrets, I don't mind. Those are pretty good against everything. I want that to be a flak turret. Flak turret, flak turret. Both of those back there to be flak turrets. Confirm order. All right, so now that should be pretty resilient against small ships. And that's kind of what is probably going to be the most threatening thing for this. So that's where we're going to end it today. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. I'll be back in a couple of days. Until then, take care.